Well, hello, everybody. David Gans here, minus Gary Lambert. Gary had something else he had to do tonight that he planned like years ago and could not take tonight off. So I'm hosting the live stream without him today. And I have some very interesting news for you. It looks like there isn't going to be a set break tonight. I gather it's because of the weather. I've been out all day doing something else, and I just got home and found that everything had been changed again because of the weather. But it looks like everything's on schedule for the band to play in just a few minutes. Oh my God, turn that off. Gary had something else he had to do that he planned like years ago. Sorry. Forgive me, I had to mute back. Forgive me, I muted the stereo, but I didn't mute the TV set. So let me tell you about last night's show while we wait for news about tonight's. They opened the second set with Eyes of the World into Uncle John's Band, followed by China Doll, China Cat Sunflower, I Know You Rider, and the drums, which had this big element of Mickey Hart's Voices of the Rainforest thing, which I'll come back to and tell you about in just a second. The Space Jam also included a lovely old favorite for geezers of my Grateful Dead vintage. The Spanish Jam was a big part of the Space Jam last night, and that was pretty nice to hear. And coming out of that, they did Althea, Stella Blue, and U.S. Blues, and they closed with The Wait, which included a really, really sweet a cappella moment at the end. And Gary and I decided we're going to play that on Tales from the Golden Road tomorrow. We were watching most of the second set with friends down the street, and it was really, really fun to enjoy the music in the company of others. And I was surrounded by people who were dancing. That was really nice as well. I was really, really, really pleased with all of the performances I heard, particularly the O'Teal solo in Eyes of the World is always a welcome thing. And it just seemed like the jams, everybody is just really bringing their A game here, and they're all really locked in together already so early in the tour. It's a great feeling. And I was particularly thrilled with the end of the jam in Uncle John's Band. This is one of those things you're sitting, I'm paying more close attention to the shows because I'm working all of them. I'm actually watching more of the music live than I usually do during the tour. Usually I review the shows like after the tour. So it's really fun to watch them in real time and kind of make notes on the stuff that's really, really exciting while you're in the room watching with other people. Gary was particularly thrilled with China Doll, so that will be our other musical selection on Tales from the Golden Road tomorrow. While I have your attention, I want to tell you about some of the things that are going on. You're watching this, you may be watching this as a free preview on YouTube, and we're trying to induce you to buy the broadcast and watch the whole show. And there's also, you can subscribe to the entire tour and things like that. And of course, there are other plans for nugs.net, including a new subscription plan that gives you access to everything in the Dead and Company library going back to 2016, plus huge libraries of live stuff by Bruce Springsteen and the Jerry Garcia Band, the Rolling Stones, The Who, and Santana. And I'm just rattling off the list of talking points because I'm waiting for them to tell me when the band is going to hit the stage. I'm filling this space with information. Ordinarily, I'd be bantering with my friend Gary, but he's off doing something else this evening. He'll be back with us for the next show on Monday. There's also a new VIP package at SiriusXM, which includes a selection of nugs.net's library. So that's on SiriusXM, they call it a VIP Platinum subscription. And you look at that, it gives you access to selections from nugs.net's catalog. I'm told the band is going to start in just like 2.5 minutes, so I'm going to continue BSing until I get another cue. Your nugs.net subscription also allows you to, oh, no, excuse me, I'm sorry. I meant to tell you that they're feeding this program not just in HD, but now in 4K as well. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you have a 4K setup, then the video is going to come to you in the best possible resolution, and that's something that's available now. And also, if you buy the show today, you can watch it on demand later. You can watch it live and you can watch it again on demand. I do believe that you have like 48 hours to enjoy this as many times as you want to. I could be wrong about that, but that's my understanding. My understanding, my explicit and specific knowledge of how nugs.net works is going to be refined and enhanced over the course of my engagement with the Dead and Company tour. By the end of the story, I will know every single thing about what nugs.net offers to you, the listener. But in the meantime, I'm just filling time, and the band is going to be hitting the stage very, very soon. So if you're watching this again on YouTube, you can go to nugs.net and learn about all kinds of different ways to appreciate and acquire this music. At livedead.co is also another portal. It's another way to get to nugs.net, but it's more dead oriented. And you can go to that link, livedead.co, and listen to every Dead and Company show since 2016. And also access hundreds of official soundboard quality recordings and concert videos, full concert videos. I think the band is about to take the stage. I don't have an audio system. I'm just going to be waiting for a visual cue here, but I'm hoping it's coming soon. Let me remind you again, because of the weather, the band is starting a little early, and it looks like there is not going to be a set break tonight. And that means that I won't be back for the Dead Air with Lambert and Gans thing, which I was going to have to do without Gary Lambert anyway. We had a really, really interesting guest lined up for this, and we're going to reschedule that person because I do not want to miss the conversation that we had in mind. We've got a lot of fun people lined up to do these Dead Air programs with us between sets. If all goes well, Blair Jackson and Regan McMahon, the former publishers of The Golden Road, and Blair is the author of Garcia, An American Life, and a wonderful book called Grateful Dead Gear. And so we'll have plenty to talk about with them. Plus, they're my neighbors and my friends, and they're the people that my wife was dancing with when we watched the show just last night. We're coming very close to the time when I can shut up and turn it over to the band. I'm watching for my cue now. You're watching nugs.net. If you're looking at this free preview on YouTube, please go over to livedead.co and find out what your viewing options are to watch the entire show tonight, and also to watch other Dead and Company shows that have been collected since the band started playing 5 years ago. Wow, I had to stop talking for a second there. I'm sure the band is about to start playing. I swear to God they are. I'm just waiting for that cue. And I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I'll tell you that I've really enjoyed every bit of the music. Oh, I was going to tell you about Mickey Hart's thing last night. During the drums, there was audio played from an amazing set of recordings called Voices of the Rainforest. Look for Mickey Hart for that on mickeyhart.net. I have to go. The band is taking the stage. Enjoy the show, everybody. We'll see you on Monday.